guys? Welcome to another episode of The Real Boys Show, where we're bringing you current events and happenings to entertain your brain and mainframe. I'm your host, Smoot. This is my boy and day one, Justin. What's up?
One.
And we're just going to go willy-nilly today, man. We're just going to be kicking it breezy.
Does that mean easy? Or is that
No, that means literally breezy.
literally breezy? Like the wind.
Like the wind. What are you doing? I told this man to wrap his beer in a napkin.
Keeping it 300. You don't know what kind of beer this is. Could be anything. Could be piss in a clear bottle. You don't know.
Tiger Woods, he's having one of his best years of his career. Come on, it's over.
If you can make millions of dollars by hitting a little ball around, you're way better than anybody, and there's no other black people out there, like, you'd be crushing skulls.
Well, you know, niggas never get to bust balls. So, that's always definitely a white person's thing.
I don't have a...
So,
I
guess
have a
when
dog in that fight, because I'm not black. But I also don't play golf.
Your heart is black. Aretha Franklin, everyone cares but you. I tried to bring this up, guys. He didn't even want to talk about her because he just doesn't give a shit at all.
I don't.
And it's really sad because we're talking about the Queen of Soul. You know, one of the most iconic, legendary artists, musicians of all time. Beautiful voice.
Amazing. Like an angel from heaven and went back.
And you couldn't care at all.
I'm sorry I'm not. Like, people, every single person in the world dies. Like, fucking people die. It's not like, oh, don't be sensitive. Like, it's,
what if
it's gonna fucking happen.
What if your friends, what if you died? If you died, like, tomorrow, do you think women just not give a shit?
I'm not gonna really have an opinion after I die, so you say what the fuck you want. I hope you were like, I'm glad that person's dead. I'm like, glad Justin's dead. I can sleep.
Why would I be glad?
I don't know.
If I was your friend.
But I, you know, some emotion. Be happy, glad, fucking sad. But don't, you know, like, I'm not gonna care because I'm dead. I'm not around to give a shit how you.
But the point is, you want us to care.
I don't know.
It's 420. Can I hit that, please?
Comma, roll. On to the next subject of the category. Aretha Franklin died in the news. Fucking tragic, guys. Our prayers and wishes and prayers go out to her family, fucking people that knew her Uber drivers, people that took pictures of her, people that listened to her record, people that have heard her name. My thoughts and prayers and thoughts go out to all of you.
Thank you for that, man. That was really noble of you. That was good of you. You meant that. I could tell.
You turned me, changed my mind.
I've changed your mind. You really care.
I really care.
Top 10 cities in the country for partying, 2018. What are your guesses for the top cities to party? Let's go world.
I want to say, just out of national pride, if I were to guess international, and because I have been there and seen the Lady Boys, I'm going to go with somewhere in Thailand, probably Bangkok. I've seen the Lady Boys.
He's right. It's Bangkok. And what a fitting name, Bangkok. Really? Come on, Bangkok. Isn't that where the subway guy went? That weird ass motherfucker?
A lot of weird motherfuckers go there, actually.
I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry for you, for real though. I said this earlier to you. If you choose to go to Bangkok, Thailand as a single male, you're weird.
I went with the girl. But shout outs to Nana Plaza, Soy Cowboy. You know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Barcelona, Spain, man. I would love to go to Barcelona.
Been there, lived there for a little while.
What? How's the food?
Tapas. It's, you know, people...
Is it like Mexican food, or is
no,
it like...
not at all. It's not like everywhere is like a, you know, tacos and burritos and shit.
There's nothing like a stand on every corner or anything like that.
Especially Barcelona, it's more Mediterranean, where like people literally like people didn't eat meals like per se. They would just like bring out a big plate of like cheese, crackers, chocolate, olives.
Oh,
you know
it's
like
a big smorgasbord
yeah,
type of thing. And
it's all
everybody
tapas.
just
It's
shares
all,
and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like where tapas is from, I guess.
So are there a lot of fat people,
No.
in Spain?
No.
Are the ladies beautiful, right?
The ladies are very beautiful. Mediterranean, Catalonian, actually, is what they're called.
What? Catalonia?
Catalunya.
What made you come back, man? Why'd you come back?
I don't
Rome.
get homesick.
Did you ever been to Rome?
I have not been to Rome, actually. I've been to Italy, but I did not go to Rome.
I want to go to Rome, man, because Rome's got some shit going on too, man. You know, just like some thousands and thousands of year old, like creepy stuff going on. I want to get around that energy and see if it's real. You know what I mean? You were telling me earlier about a contact lens, an optical zoom contact lens, like a contact lens you could wear and you could zoom in on shit. I said I didn't believe you.
And we looked it up, and it was from 2015.
2015,
So,
man.
coming at you,
Check this out.
2018.
It's the first operational prototypes where you can actually zoom in without eye irritation, and it lets direct light into the telescopic section of the contact lens.
I want to know how you actually have to like trigger it to zoom in. Like, do you have to like blink really fast or like poke your eye somehow?
When are the fucking laser eye guns coming? If you can fucking zoom in, you can fucking laser the fuck out of somebody, bro. Come on.
No one's giving you
Listen,
specifically.
If I were a smart ass scientist who invented this technology, you know how I would pitch it? I would be like, hey, doctors can use it so they can just laser shit, just look at shit and cut out a tumor with their eyeballs, man. Starts out that way. Next thing you know, military's being laser eye contact lens.
That's the creepiest premise I've ever heard in my life, and the
It's a
fact
good
that
movie.
you thought that through to where it's like doctor, like, oh, this is what they're going to use it for, is very, very scary, and I hope you never go into this industry.
It's a good movie.
No.
How about that?
No. You'd make a terrible military contractor.
Life hacks. So we went on Reddit to check out some life hacks to see if we could find some good life hacks. And we got one guy that's telling us that a good LPT is if you have a hard time getting up in the morning, you take some deep breaths of oxygen to your brain, organs, and muscles. So I think you do like a headstand and do all that. But I'm not doing all that.
Does it say a headstand though?
Well,
because
it doesn't say that part.
Okay.
But that's a good way to get oxygen.
Don't do a headstand if you have a hard time waking up, because you're probably gonna have a fucking stroke.
If you text someone on an errand request, like, oh, while you're out, do this,
Yeah.
and they respond saying they'll do it, wait a little before you text them back saying thanks. The response can act as a reminder for those with short-term memory and avoids pestering them. Is that good? That's pretty good.
That's like almost like social engineering people.
Yeah, that's a little premeditative,
Well,
you know.
Put that one in your back pocket until you need to remind that stupid ass to do what you asked them to.
I mean, but that's kind of a good idea. If you
It
know
is.
you're dealing with somebody that's
It is.
forgetful and they're going to the store and they're like, it's always the motherfuckers who are the most forgetful that want to ask you if you need some shit from the store. They're like, oh, you need something? You're not going to get it anyways, but yeah, sure, I need this. And then they come back and they're like, oh, yeah, I forgot it. The Jacksonville shooting. I know we talked about it before.
Life
now
pro
we
tip,
got
don't
now
play
we're
Madden.
the suing now. Now EA is just
Life pro tip: sue EA and Madden.
how the hell is it this EA's fault?
I feel like in this day and age, if someone gets into an establishment like that, they shouldn't have two guns on their person, like able to kill somebody right after a game. That's like having a baseball player, like they lose a game and they just run out and like shoot the catcher, you know? Like,
And then you blame the baseball team.
I'm suing the stadium because like he shouldn't have got that in for sure.
But you're suing EA?
Yeah, they
For
probably
security?
they hold those tournaments.
Is that what you're saying?
They hold those tournaments.
If that's what you're saying, then I can agree that. If you're saying that it's EA's responsibility to make sure that the attendants of its event are safe, then I can say yes. There should be some sort of. We got to point more than one finger. I just don't understand how EA could be blamed.
I'll point 3 fucking fingers. Fuck EA and all that they stand for.
Why do you hate EA so much?
Battlefront 2.
Is hooking up with your coworkers fun?
No. In no circumstance would I ever recommend doing that.
Have you ever done that?
I have.
More than once?
More than once.
What is the appeal of hooking up with your coworkers? Is it the convenience? Is it the flirting at work?
What I think it is.
Is it the thrill of people fighting? What is it?
I think that if you see that person every single day and you get like this weird fetish, like no matter what, like what does this person look like naked? Like you start to get like fetishized about this person, and like then you realize like she's like a 6 and you can turn her into like a 9.5 in your brain after so long. You're like, I want to get her. Then you finally do, and it's like, wow, now we have to see each other at work every day, and it's like, don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's never worked out for anybody unless those people get married and then fucking mazel tov to you guys. You did it.
Worst decision of my life, one guy said. We had a kid together. That's terrible.
That is.
A kid's a blessing.
Life pro tip. Wear a condom while banging coworkers so you don't have fucking children with them.
Would you rather freeze to death or be burned alive?
Freeze to death, 100%. Burned to death sounds fucking awful. I feel like it's that episode of Game of Thrones when they burn that half-dragon girl, like that little girl, she's screaming. Freeze to death, like, alright.
But they say, what is it, 3 or 10 seconds after being on fire, your nerve endings burn off and you don't feel anything?
Okay. But even to see it happen, like, even if you're not feeling it, like, oh, well, I don't feel this, but I'm gonna be dead in 10 seconds, so... I think it's just the fact that you're burning alive. Like freezing, I feel like it would just happen instantly. You know what I mean? You'd like,
no, freezing.
For sure.
No, because freezing, you get frostbite. And you're like the fucking guy from Titanic. I'm so cold.
Well, I guess
I
guess the question is how long is it? Like, do I have to sit in a freezer that's like 31 degrees for 11 hours?
No, you gotta.
Or is it like the fucking Demolition Man where they're spraying me with the shit, like shattering me with the bat afterwards?
Well, I can say the same thing. Am I fucking like got oil and then a lighter fucking thrown at me and I'm just like, I'm melting? Or if I'm getting fucking blowtorched with the goddamn welder.
Well, I guess...
You know what I mean?
Well, how would you freeze to death?
What I'm saying is you're going on a hike up Mount Everest and you get caught in a snowstorm and you're like trying to hide shelter and over like the course of like 12, 18 hours you fucking freeze to death.
Okay. As opposed to someone like putting a little gasoline on my feet, my clothes catching on fire, then like me catching on fire and dying.
Right.
100% catching on fire. I've changed my story. I don't think go 18 hours to have my fingers fall off.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
2 minutes of burning to
That's
death.
what I'm saying.
See that backgrounds?
You don't burn to death. You don't burn to death for 18 hours, guys. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Now we're moving on to our final topic. Okay, this is the one where we sat down to talk about today. The question of the evening is, who is the greatest Asian of all time? Is it Jackie Chan? Is it Bruce Lee? Is it General Tsao?
I think anything you say is going to be racist. General Tsao?
What? What about Genghis Khan? We've got many people. They say 1 in every 9 humans on the planet is a descendant of Genghis Khan.
I think he murdered millions of people.
And I think he gave birth to billions more.
Do you think on your 23andMe results that you're going to see Genghis Khan like 4%?
Where it just says it's like West African, Sub-Saharan African, fucking Eastern European. Genghis Khan.
1.9%. Gotcha.
Yes, I will.
You're a statistic.
Why? Because we're all warriors at heart. We're all conquerors. of all
It just
options.
sounds like it's just funny to say that Genghis Khan would be the greatest Asian when that's like saying Hitler.
I just went down the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you have to bring in the races?
Well, you go from Jackie Chan.
I mean, even though we are talking about a specific race,
right.
and that is kind of racist.
Well, as I said, if you're winding this video back, anything you say is going to be racist. Yeah,
if someone was like, "Who's the greatest black man ever?" Would I be offended? I'd be dying laughing and would love to see the video. To be honest with you, I know there's a lot of people that are going to be offended watching this.
Coming, the greatest black man?
Yeah, but I mean, I just think it would be hilarious to hear. I wouldn't be offended at all. I really wouldn't, because it's not that fucking big. It's not that deep, guys. There's other things to be worried about.
George Washington Carver, that's my favorite black man.
The peanut guy?
Peanut butter.
Didn't he make the stop sign too? He made a bunch of shit.
He's the best one. He's
You
like
know what?
He's like the
you
Thomas
might be
Edison.
right. George Washington Carver.
JWC.
That is actually a good one. He invented like a fuck ton of shit.
Yeah.
So much stuff. Can we get Can we ask Alexa? I'm not a religious man, but look, the great book says, "Judge a man not by his something, but by the fruit."
The cover of his book.
So, basically, what I'm trying to fucking say is he did a lot of shit, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
And he's definitely in the running. What about Martin Luther King Jr.?
Or Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington.
He's a pretty motherfucker. I knew you were going to say Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm trying to do my Denzel Washington impressions. My man.
It's terrible. 0 out of 10. I award you 0 stars.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Denzel.
1 out of 10 on that one.
He could. I don't even know. Denzel can't be in the top of the top best black
I'm just
people.
kidding.
Come on.
It's George Washington Carver.
George Washington Carver. Martin Luther King
sealed.
Jr., bro.
No.
Martin Luther King Jr.
No.
for sure.
What did he
Did
he invent peanut butter? No.
I'm going to tell you another one. Robert Johnson. Do you know who that is?
Rob Job.
Robert Johnson was before Scott Joplin, right? He is supposed to be the godfather of blues. Robert Johnson's the guy that wrote all the blues songs, Sold the Soul to the Devil, that whole story. That was supposed to happen to Robert Johnson from Mississippi. We're supposed to be talking about the best
Peanut butter, bitch.
Asian. Bruce Lee.
Okay.
Bruce Lee.
So it's not Genghis Khan.
Who said it was Genghis Khan? I named Genghis Khan as one of an example of an Asian that's famous. That could be.
Do you want to maybe throw like Stalin or maybe you could maybe have Hitler have?
Do we know any C-pop stars?
China pop.
Because I know. I mean, I guess that's what it is. 'Cause, I mean, I know there's K-pop, so I'm thinking maybe there's C-pop. Is that racist to say that? That's pretty racist.
I think if you have to ask, the answer is yes, it is.
Well, we got hip-hop.
Hip hop, cool. You don't. It's not called B-pop. Although you do have BET, so it's like that's a. I don't know.
White people have CMT, country music television. It's the same thing as BET. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
But what I'm saying,
I love CMT.
What I'm saying is,
you guys always show that movie with Dolly Parton on it.
Black people watch CMT, and I watch BET Uncut. I like fat butts. I like fat butts.
And he does lie.
And I do lie, but not about that.
But not about that. Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan did some badass shit, bro. He did all his own stunts. He supposedly broke over 200 bones in his body. Isn't that all bones?
I broke my eyebrows. I broke my teeth, broke my fucking earlobe, I broke my hair follicle. I recently broke a collarbone in a bicycle escapade and healed back weird.
Were you doing critical mass?
No, I wasn't. I was hauling critical ass. In a bar, I got caught in a sewer drain when I was coming down a bridge. It felt like the devil raping me.
Didn't have to say that.
I didn't. I was trying to think of how deep I could go for the pain, but it's that fucking
You didn't have to go
bad.
that deep.
It's that bad. And I didn't do the medication.
Back to the greatest Asian of all time.
Oh yeah.
Who built that wall? That was the Trump.
It wasn't one person.
That was the Trump of that was the Asian Trump of back then. Is he really an asshole?
Asian
Think
Trump
about
of back then.
you know. He built a wall. He really built a wall, and that was a wall that took what I don't know, this hundreds of years to build or some shit like that, right? The Great Wall of China. I mean, come on.
Maybe it was. Alexa, how long did it take to build the Great Wall of China?
The Great Wall of China has been built in multiple periods. It took between 1700 and over 2,000 years to build it.
Holy fuck! That ain't no Trump wall.
That wall took that long to build.
That's like modern history.
It must have been all niggas working there. They just
just
showing
like
up
they're
late
rich.
for work, taking breaks whenever the hell they want to take
I'm
a break.
pretty sure. And this,
I mean, god damn.
This is gonna
Is
come
the
across
wall like a
super-
mile long? God damn, 2,000 years?
It's like-
the hell y'all was doing on the
Alexa,
job? They were just like, I'm gonna drink some tea.
how long
Fuck
is
around. Fuck you. I'm
Great
not
Wall of
doing that
China?
shit. I'm not building no motherfucking wall. Sorry.
Alexa, how long is the Great Wall of China?
It is 13,171 miles long and was built over 2,000 years ago. By
It's
contemporary
13,000 miles long.
13,000 miles. Holy.
Is that what
fuck.
you just said? It took 2,000 years to build. And
But
it was
it-
built 2,000 years ago. It was
Wait.
building
They
in 13
finished it 2,000 years ago?
Yeah.
As you know, guys, we gotta take a break, and as we do every episode, we give you the names of famous rappers whose identities seem to be a constant mystery to us.
Rapper
They-
names.
That's right. Today we bring you Ice Cube. You know, the one and only, straight out of Ice Cube, man.
Ice Cube. He is a detective on a crime show, I believe, or something.
Is that what he is now?
No, that's
is he
T.
doing
I'm
R-
sorry, that's T.
That's-
No, Cube is doing family movies.
But I need you to give us his real name in a robot voice. In 3, 2, 1. Ice Cube's real name is
Icelandic Cubicle. It's a fucking good name.
That's a great name.
His parents must be super proud. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, subscribe, click, link, lip, slip, clink, like, not, don't, do, fucking I don't care.
You didn't let me say your name either. So they don't even know your name.
Don't.
Thank you guys for tuning into the Real Boys Show. As always, bringing you the current events and happenings. I am your host, Smoot. This is my day one and also co-host, Justin.
Justin Smoot. Signing out.